Deadpool, you need to stop being such a bad guy.
I can't help it. I'm always a bad guy.
Well, do you think it's nice to kill people?
Not really.
Well, maybe you should stop it. What do you think?
Fine.
Huh.
Hey, what is going on, Draw2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial video, and in this video we are going to be drawing Colossus as he appears in the Deadpool movie series. Before we begin, you guys, if you are brand new to this channel, welcome and thank you so much for tuning in. Here in this channel, I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from comic books, movies, TV shows, video games, and more. So if you guys like what you see, definitely hit that subscribe button down below and also that notification bell so that you are notified anytime I upload a brand new tutorial video. You guys, Colossus is one of my favorite aspects of the first movie, and there was something about the way that he was characterized that was just amazing. It was a huge step up from the Colossus that we got from like X2 and X-Men 3. This Colossus is funny, he's got personality, and he's exactly like what I would picture Colossus to be from the comics. So I love this character. And if you guys didn't know, the creation of this character took like 3 or 4 people. There was one who did the voice, one who did the acting, and there was a couple of people who did the CGI rendering. So this Colossus in Deadpool is made up of a whole bunch of different people. So that I thought was a pretty neat little tidbit for you guys. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are ready to draw. Here are the tools that you will need for this tutorial. You're going to need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different size nibs for inking. Keep in mind 3 things as you guys are watching this tutorial. Number 1, if you feel like this video is going way too fast, you have the power to pause this video or to hit that speed button at the bottom right of the video so that you guys can slow this video down to your liking. Number 2, for timing purposes, I omitted some of the detail for this drawing. So if you guys feel like adding more details or adding less details, it's up to you. Feel free to do that. It's your drawing. You can do whatever you want with it. And of course, number 3, if your drawings look nothing like the Colossus that's in the movie, or if they look nothing like my drawing, that's completely fine. As long as you guys do your best, that's all that counts. So having said all of that, let's get right on with the Colossus tutorial. All right, you guys, let's get started with this tutorial. I've got my paper in portrait mode for this drawing, and we're going to be drawing Colossus kind of just a little bit below the belt. So let's get started. I'm going to first find a spot right here, kind of at the top of my sheet of paper here, and I'm going to draw a circle about this big, a little more to the right of my page. So as you guys can see, this space right here is smaller than this space here, okay? So there's that. I'm going to have a slight angle to my line, so it's not quite up and down, it's slightly slanted like this. That's going to be the center, of course. And then I'm going to draw 2 lines going down. And the thing with Colossus is got a very square jaw, so that's what we're going to have. Okay, right here, here's the jaw, and here's the chin right around here. Okay, so as you guys can see, my drawing, my head is slightly slanted. Okay, now I'm going to draw the top of the head. It's a little bit more rounded because he's got that flat top haircut. There you go. Okay, I'm going to draw a line going down over here. That's going to be the neck, shoulder like this, another shoulder like this. So you want these shoulders to be big and broad. And there you go. And we're going to be drawing him with his arms crossed. So I hope you guys have some room over here. If not, you guys, it's still a little early. Feel free to move your sheet a little bit more. But what we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle right around here. And this is going to be the a little more flat, actually. So it's not a full circle. And it's not like, compare this circle size to the head here. And you want to make sure that they're about the same. Maybe a little bit bigger for the shoulder, just slightly bigger. There you go. So you guys notice it's a circle, not quite a circle, it's a squished circle there. So we're gonna leave that, and then let's go over here, and let's figure out where this is gonna go. And of course this is gonna be a little different. So I'm gonna just draw a curve like this for now. I'm gonna draw that We don't have to draw in this circle. We'll just leave it like that for this instance, okay? Now, the next thing, let's figure out where the bicep is gonna go. So imagine, I'm gonna kind of flatten this side of the circle here, but imagine your bicep kind of going in a little bit more, like this. Okay, so here's a slight curve, and I'm gonna draw another flattened out circle, an oval, that overlaps this first oval. And this is going to be a little bit flatter, so it's going to look more like an egg. So you guys notice that it's a little bit flatter and a little longer. And then same thing over here. So this one's going to go like that. Now this arm is going to be closer than this, so you want to make sure that this arm is slightly bigger than this arm right here. So the right arm should be smaller than the left. Okay, there you go. Now we've got these two. Let's start to bring those forearms together, and let's do that by first figuring out right here. Let's figure out where the forearm goes first. So here, this is going to be the bicep here, and I'm going to draw a line like this, and then a line like this. Okay, you want that forearm to come to a point right here, and this is going to be the elbow. Think of it like a lemon shape, like that. So here's that lemon shape that I was talking about. Goes like that, and then bring this up like this. Okay, now let's go over here. I'm going to erase this line. Actually, no, that's not the right line I want to erase. I want to erase the top line. Okay, and then right here, here should be the top of the forearm here. And what you want to do is you want to bring this up to here, and then it tucks in, his hand tucks into the bicep like this. So here's kind of his hand, and from here you want to bring this to there. Okay, there you go. Think of this as going in like that. But now what you want to do is you want to create this right here. This is going to be, okay, start here, work your way in like that. And then from here, I'm going to start shaping the forearm like this. Okay, and I'm going to slightly fix this forearm right here just to give it a more rounded look. There you go, you guys. It was a little bit complicated. I didn't intend for it to be a complicated instruction, but essentially what I tried to do is just draw these circles first, and then kind of slowly figure out a way how to bring the forearms together so that it looks like he's crossing his hands. So that's essentially what I tried to do, and albeit I kind of said it a little poorly. So now I'm going to just kind of fix everything and make sure that the shapes are kind of proportional with each other and that they look right. They don't look too off, they don't look too big. You want to make sure that, like I said, make this arm bigger than here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it even bigger. But that's up to me. That's my choice. You guys don't have to do it if you don't need to. If you feel like you don't need to. There you go. So, I'm going to erase that part. And we've got ourselves a Colossus. Arms crossed. Okay, right here. Just going to close that like that. Perfect. Now, I'm going to bring my paper slightly higher up. Imagine his chest is right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line going down the middle here. And then imagine that line going straight down like this. Okay? It's too long, doesn't need to be that long. Okay, right here, imagine his body starts to get narrow like this, here and here. And about that much is good. This is going to be, it goes in like that, and this goes like this. There you go. So that's kind of good. Let me bring that a little bit higher up so that he's got more of a square looking body, because you want him to be to look like built like a rock, like a metallic rock. Okay, so here's kind of just above the belt area, and then the belt sort of goes below that. I'm going to just draw the pants in, and I'm going to leave it up to here. There. Fixing this up a bit more. The tricky thing about doing these tutorials is that, you know, you only have one chance when you do things in camera like this. So when you mess up, there's no way to edit it out. You'll have to either fix it in camera, or you'll have to, you know, start over again. And I'm not going to start over again because it's fine. Okay, talking too much. Let's get started with the head. And I'm going to grab another pencil for this, and let's get right to it. There. So I'm going to erase the bottom of the circle there, and then we're going to figure out where the eyes go. So here's the eye line. Everything's sort of rough right now. There. With the eye line, I'm going to draw, I like to start off by drawing the brow and where they kind of meet. Okay, there you go. Like that. Okay, this Colossus does not have any pupils, so I'm going to draw just eyes, no pupils inside. Okay, there you go. Try not to draw them too far apart. There you go. So I'm following the fact that it's slightly tilted. You want to make sure that the eyes are also slightly tilted. Okay, two lines going this way. Now I'm going to draw the nose right around here. Here's the tip of the nose. I'm going to draw that as a circle for now. And then the nostrils come out on each side. You see this nostril more than you see this one, so this is slightly smaller. There you go. The lip. And the lip, I'm just going to draw a line across like this. Like this is the part where he was really angry with Deadpool, a little bit upset with him. So there you go. Now, I'm just going to draw a slight little dip for the upper lip, but not too much. I'm going to draw the underneath the nose there, those lines. The lower lip, I'm just going to draw as a straight line, and then another line over here, kind of going down. That's going to be for the jaw. There. Okay. From here now, from the nose to the tip of the mouth, same thing here. I could just already picture. I could hear in my head how Colossus sounds. And I really love this character. The way that he is portrayed in this, in Deadpool, the movie. So much better than the Colossus we got from X-Men, like the X-Men movies. Okay. From here, I'm gonna go up to there. So, line, the eye line. It's just where the chrome, there. Brow, the chrome brow, that's what I'm trying to say. That's where that goes. Okay, we don't really see much of the eyebrows, so we're gonna leave the eyebrows. But we will add a little bit of a cheekbones here and here, like this. And then the jawline, very squarish, like that. Okay, the ears, don't forget the ears. Eye line slightly higher up and then goes down like this. Don't make them too big. Same thing here. Okay, and then the inside of the ear, just draw the curves. There. Cool. Now let's work on the haircut, the chrome flat top. Okay, I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna figure out the forehead line first, the hairline. So right about this much, that's the forehead that you want. Now I'm gonna draw some lines, some worried lines, because this guy looks like he spends a lot of time worrying, and you can see it. Okay, these go up, this goes up, rounds off. So it makes this M shape at the top with a point right here. So draw a little point right there, and we're gonna draw the hair now. Goes up like this, a very old school militaristic haircut. Okay, here and here. And then round that off. And then from here, kind of draw a line from that point all the way to the tips of the head here. There you go. Now here's Colossus. I'm going to draw some bags under the eyes. The hair to kind of go in over here a little bit. There. That's Colossus's head. Now let's zoom out and work on the rest of the body, starting with this part right here. Let's draw the neckline, the shirt neck line. Okay, so start here, go up to this point, and then go back over here. And as I do that, I'm going to smooth out the neck here and here as well. There. From here, I'm going to double up on this line. So I'm going to draw two lines here and here. There you go. You want to give it a little bit of depth, so you kind of want it to come out some, right? Some 3D padding there. Okay, with the zipper, I'm going to draw a little rectangle here for the zipper, and then two lines going down. There you go. Okay, for the neck, erase that line. I'm going to bring this line down to here, and from here I'm going to bring that similar line down this way and this way, like that. Okay, from here going down to the middle, and same thing here. This goes down kind of to the middle too. There you go. So you see we've got Colossus's neck. Now what you want to do is you want to start drawing these lines that go across, and as you do that, each line that you come across, you want to slightly move your line. Okay, the trick with this is you want your lines to contour to the shape, because these lines that go across Colossus also give it that depth. It's what makes it feel, makes his muscles feel like formed and thick. So do it lightly for now, just so that you guys can get a feel for how you want to do these lines. And notice, you guys, that these lines follow the muscle patterns. Now when I'm inking this, I'm probably going to be inking these with a lighter nib, thinner nib than the rest of the body. So I'll draw these lines thick, but the lines that go across is just going to be fairly light. There you go. So that's what I mean, you guys. So these lines that go across, they don't just go across like that, but they do follow the lines, the muscle striations. Okay, there you go. Okay, now the uniform itself, line going across here and then go down and down. Okay, from here now it goes from here to the armpit area, like this, and here to this armpit area. Curve it a little bit so it gives it that, you know, makes that chest look thick. Speaking of armpit area, I'm going to double up on this and this. Okay, right here. And one here as well. This goes all the way that way. Find this tip, make it go all the way to the shoulder. And this all the way to the shoulder there. Okay, there you go. That's pretty much it for the costume. Okay, now let's work on the arms. Starting with this one right here, let's work on that. I'm going to grab another pencil here. Okay, so here's the bicep. What I want to do is I want to give it a definite shape. Okay, here's the actual bicep. And from here, line going up like this. So I'm not connecting these lines. I kind of want to leave them like that. So there's a gap in between. Okay, this one is going to be the tricep, and you want that coming out like this with a little dip right here. Okay, let's work on the shoulder. That goes in like that, and then like this. This goes like this. And like that. Okay, so there's, let me just reshape that, but that's the shoulder right there. So you guys can see you've got the muscle definition, and then we're going to draw the metallic lines that go across after. Okay, first, before we do that, elbow is going to be right here. Okay, slight little line that goes across like that. Right here now, kind of want this to follow that line. This goes like that. And then right here, there. So this right here is what makes the forearm thick. This muscle right here makes kind of makes like a teardrop shape. And then over here, that goes in. And there you go. So now let's get started with the striations. That's what I'm going to call them, striations. So these ones are narrower, the neck ones, than the ones in the arms. I want this one to go all the way around, so it makes like a half circle almost. I'm doing kind of about 4 on the bicep or on the shoulder muscle itself. There you go. Make sure they're kind of evenly spaced out. There you go. So the roundedness of the arm is accented by the striations, so you guys can see how it makes that arm look more three-dimensional as I draw it. Okay, now the thing is, right here, what I need to do is I need to make, like, I'm going to make a turn like this. But what happens is things are bunched up over here, but they spread out over here. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw a line going down, and then keep staying on that same spot, and kind of work your way out slightly like that, and then it kind of spreads a little further apart here on the elbow. And when you do that, you've successfully turned directions, and then now you can continue. At this point, I'm going straight, and then I'm going to start changing the direction of the lines. Whereas these lines go like this, and I'm going to start drawing the lines the opposite way. Okay, as it gets smaller and smaller, the lines start to get narrower and closer to each other. Okay, I do the same thing here. You want to change direction. I bring these lines narrower and these ones further apart. There you go. That's how you draw Colossus. Colossus's arm. Okay, now the next arm. It's going to fix the shoulder and tricep, bicep area. Okay, there you go. Now over here, it's going to be a bit of a, there's the shoulder. Okay, so the shoulder is more than one muscle. Okay, right here we don't really see much of the, well, we see a little bit of the line here for the bicep, here and here. There you go. And then same thing here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and then draw lightly. That's part of the muscle there. Okay, that does that. Elbow, from the elbow across to here. Okay, do it again. Well, actually, don't do it again. There. Okay, we're good. Let's start drawing those striations again, starting at the top. Again, with the shoulder, I'm probably going to draw 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 just above the bicep here. There you go. And then right here, that's where you want to pivot your lines, and then slowly make your way out from there. Make sure you get that curve in, by the way. Okay. And remember, as the arm gets narrower, the lines come closer and closer together. There. There you go. Bottom of the uniform, not too bad, fairly easy. 2 lines going down. Then I'm going to draw 2 lines just at the bottom here. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's like a vest. Okay, find 2 spots right here, or actually find that spot here. And I'm going to draw 2 lines from here to the edge. So as you guys can see, it sort of makes this X from here all the way down. To there. That's pretty good, I'd say. Now let's just finish up by drawing the belt and just some details on the pants, and that's it. I'm first going to draw the X logo on the belt buckle right here, and I'm going to draw another rectangle inside, and then within that rectangle I'm going to draw 2 lines like this, and then from corner to corner 2 lines like that. So it makes this X logo, and then you just fix it up, highlight that X, and you're good to go. Okay, give it a 3D shape. So it looks like this. Now, from here, I'm going to draw a line going all the way to the side. All the way to the side. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap here, because that's just how it is. And then here to there. There. It's a Colossus. Okay, belt loop. Belt loop. Another belt loop over here. There. And draw the flap that covers the zipper on pants, and then the pocket, 2 lines going out, and then just like that. Okay, and then over here, same thing, just goes out like this to there. Okay, like that. Some crotch lines, some crotch wrinkles. And then zooming out. That's it, you guys. So here we are finished. I got my Colossus kind of a little too close to this side. It's not quite centered, but that's fine. That is how you draw Colossus as he appears in, well, as he appears in the first Deadpool movie, because we don't really see much of Colossus in Deadpool 2 yet. So there's that, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on Colossus from Deadpool, from the Deadpool franchise, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. And you guys, that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I appreciate it when you guys watch my videos all the way to the finish. If you guys are proud of your Colossus drawings, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community or to Instagram and tag me there so that I can see your artwork. I love seeing your art. It just gives me more motivation to do what I do. If you guys are curious about the tools that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a list. I actually have a website down below where you can check out all the materials that I use for my videos and my tutorials. So make sure to check that out down below. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you liked this video, commented down below, and most especially shared this video with your friends in your social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and most especially on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the Colossus that I did in this video. Again, you guys, the links to all of that are down in the description below, so make sure to check that out. Finally, thank you again so much for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial video.